Live from Paragon Cable Studios, here's your host, Rick Leahy.
Locker room, we got a great show tonight. My first guest will be Peterson here from Sports Memorabilia, which is tomorrow night at Chautauqua County Mall. This benefits WCA. Maybe you could explain a little bit about.
Sure, be happy to. It benefits the adolescent and adult patients who are receiving therapeutic care at the WCA hospital, specifically up in the Jones Hill portion. And we've bought equipment over the last couple of years to assist in that program. It's very beneficial.
You and I talked a little bit before the show, and this is the third year running for the auction. And this year you said you even have more exciting things that have been donated, and you're looking real forward to it.
We have will turn out to be probably the largest sports memorabilia auction in southwestern New York ever. I mean, it's just incredible, the items we've received. And if you happen to be a sports nut, this is the place to be.
Which I'm sure there are a lot of, and I've seen it advertised real heavily, and I think it's going to be a great turnout, and let's hope you raise a lot of money this time around. Let's talk about a few items before we bring a couple special guests on here.
Sure. First thing I perhaps would like to show is that thank Paragon for permitting us to be on tonight, but also Paragon's been a major donor for us. They've been just phenomenal. Tom Kinney especially has gone out of his way to assist us, and a couple of the items we have here specifically as well. This is a leather jacket. It's an absolutely wonderful leather jacket that Showtime provided to us, and that'll be one of the major items at the auction.
On a night like tonight, that's a pretty good item to have.
Absolutely. Underneath here, you can see it. This is a jersey, Shane Conlon's jersey, and on the back, and unfortunately it won't permit me to show it, but he's autographed it.
I saw it, so I can vouch for that.
Yeah, so it'll be kind of a neat item tomorrow night, back one of the major items. If I could,
let's take a look at a few others. There you go. Basketball.
This will probably be one of the major items. This is Duke University. Duke University, the NCAA basketball champions, autographed the ball. So this
fantastic.
This is sort of a. I know there's an awful lot of Blue Devil fans in this area, so I expect a spirited bidding.
With Christian Leitner doing so well from Angola, New York.
Absolutely, and I understand they've sold out the odd when he arrives.
When he comes into play Canisius. That's right. What else do you have there for us?
One of the additional items.
There's something on the monitor. Maybe you can run through that. Looks like something from the Cubs.
This also compliments of the good work of Paragon Cable. This came from WGN. This is a commemorative special edition item, which is numbered. This relates to the Chicago Cubs when they hosted the All-Star game. There's a pin, the ticket, a first-day cover, and the program, and it's a phenomenal item for the Chicago Cubs fans out there.
Outstanding.
And this item that's up on the monitor now is an extraordinary item. The New York Giants, 1951 Bobby Thompson fame, got together 2 months ago, and they had a reunion. And this is a poster which has been autographed by all the living players of the 1951 New York Giants.
That's truly amazing, because that's a very famous team, and of course the Bobby Thompson home run.
Absolutely, and it's a limited edition as well. This is probably, we have an awful lot of premier items, but this is probably number one. This is a signed lithograph of by the artist. It's a lithograph of Wayne Gretzky. It's numbered, and it is autographed by Wayne Gretzky. We happen to have been fortunate enough to get that from Wayne's father last year. I understand he's quite ill now.
That's too bad. That's too bad. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Some great items there, and we look forward to. What else do you have here now?
Well, in my hand, this is a game-worn hat of Keith Miller. Keith Miller is an outfielder with the New York Mets, and we also received this together with a autographed baseball of the entire New York Mets team.
Great.
For you Yankee fans, we also have one of those as well.
And a football there.
This came from Pete Metzelaars. Pete Metzelaars was gracious enough to help us in obtaining this is an actual NFL ball, and it's autographed by the entire 1991 Buffalo Bills. So for those folks who are considering Christmas gifts, what an unbelievable thing to wake up to.
Right.
These guys could be the Super Bowl champions. So we have actually 2 of these, which will be auctioned off tomorrow night.
Great. Looks great, Craig. Let's bring our special guests out. Let's start with Brent Peterson. Come on up here, Brent, and let's take a look at what you've got.
This is my son Brent, and Brent is wearing one of many jerseys that'll be auctioned off tomorrow. This is a game-used jersey of the Rochester Red Wings. On the back of it has the manager, who is now the batting coach for the Baltimore Orioles, Mr. Biagiani. This came because of the good work of Dan Lanetta. Dan Lanetta, formerly of Jamestown, who is now the Director of Minor League Operations with the expansion team Miami Marlins.
Right, I saw that recently. That's a great promotion for him.
Dan has always been very, very supportive. Thank you very much, Brent.
Okay, Brent, thanks. And next is Megan, where the Dodgers out there.
Now, Megan Peterson, this is a game-used Dodgers uniform. It actually was worn by the Los Angeles Dodgers. What happens is then that went down to sent down to San Antonio.
Great.
Where you'll maybe see a little patch there. It's the 100th anniversary of the San Antonio team in the Texas League.
Great.
This came compliments of Mike Lupriori. For those who date back as far as me, in Jamestown area, Mike's parents owned Mike and Sam's, and Mike was the trainer with the Dodgers for an awful long period of time. So Mike's assisted us greatly, and he remembers his hometown. Thanks, Megan.
Thanks, Megan. And in just a moment, we're going to have Brent again, but let's talk about now, at 5 o'clock, is there also going to be an autograph session, I understand?
Thank you for bringing that up. Where Buffalo Bisons have been phenomenal in not only providing us with stuff for the auction, such as a Rick Reed game-worn uniform, and Rick was the most valuable player of the American Association this past year.
And also spent a lot of time with the Pirates late in the season.
That's right. So he's up with the Bucks. Another Pirate who played, or another Bison who played with the Pirates this past year is Joe Redfield.
Right.
And Joe is coming down and will be signing autographs for everybody for free. And he'll be there from 5 to 6.
Great.
So it'll be a delightful time to meet somebody who's
Super. So really from 5 to 9 you've got action going on down there.
5 to 9.
Okay. All right, Brent, come on up. Brent's got another shirt for us. This looks like a Clemson Tiger shirt to me.
Now this is a game, again, it's game used, but this comes from Clemson University. Clemson, my cousin is the offensive line coach down there, so we want him to send this up to him, and this is a jersey which I know there's some friends in the area who will find this real interesting. But that's what this is.
Okay, Brent, thanks.
Thanks, Brent.
And now Megan is coming along with an Expo shirt.
As you know, Jamestown's closely aligned with the Montreal Expos through the Jamestown Expos, and Tom O'Reilly has been super in assisting us and providing us with some autographed baseball. And this is an item which is this is a game-worn Montreal Expos jersey, which came from the trainer of the Montreal Expos. It's number 36. I think Larry Bernard wore this, and so it's a wonderful thing to add to a collection. Montreal has marvelous colors.
Exactly.
Thanks, Megan.
Very good. Thanks, kids. Did a great job. And let's talk about any other items that you might have on hand. And you've got some boxing gloves, and that's of interest to us because we're going to give away on our trivia question the Hollifield fight November 23rd.
Wonderful. Oh, that's timely because this is we have gloves autographed by Evander Holyfield, heavyweight champion of the world, which came in again. Paragon Cable was very gracious in getting this, making it available for the...
Great. That's a great item there.
We also have, this is a commemorative bat signed by Nolan Ryan. It comes with a certificate of authenticity, and Nolan, as you know, is a surefire Hall of Famer.
Yeah, without any question.
Yeah, now we're real excited.
First ballot, for sure.
We also have a number of Buffalo Sabres tickets, which we'll be auctioning off for
upcoming games.
For upcoming games.
Great.
And
now with Pat LaFontaine, maybe there'll be a little more excitement.
Exactly.
In the odd, let's hope.
And we also have some Buffalo Bills tickets and Jamestown Expo season tickets, which we'll be auctioning off. So a little bit of everything for everybody.
Great. Maybe if someone hasn't had a chance to see the Bills this year and doesn't have an opportunity to get up that way to buy tickets, maybe here's a good opportunity. Just tomorrow night, go over to the mall and see if you can pick up maybe a pair of tickets. Probably, I'm sure, either the Jets or Detroit are left.
Detroit. We have tickets for the Detroit game, and of course get a chance to see Barry Sanders.
Against Thurman.
Sanders against Thurman Thomas.
The two Oklahoma State guys having at it. That should be a great matchup. And just before Christmas, great time to go to a game.
Exactly.
Outstanding. So you're going to have Joe Redfield at 5 o'clock, and then the auction starts at 6 o'clock. Who's running the auction itself?
The auctioneer is Mike Peterson, who is really has done a great job for us the last couple of years, and is a character in and of his own right. So you'll find him to be very entertaining.
That helps in any auction. You tend to make sure that the auctioneer
is
somebody really full of it.
Also,
and you have another jersey?
Well, let me just point out that we're really blessed through good contacts that we have in the area. Jim Kelly was kind enough to get a jersey that he's autographed also.
Okay.
So
sounds great.
One want to do the right thing for Christmas.
Looking forward to tomorrow night, 6 to 9 at the Chaco Mall with Greg Peterson. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you very much.